Hey guys, it's Tammy. So, as you guys know, I have been going low carb since Thursday. And today I'm just bringing you an update on what's been going on for the past 4 days, 4 or 5 days. And this is common with going low carb. Now, granted, people may or may not see the symptoms of this, but when you do go low carb, you will be getting what they call the keto flu. And you can research that. It's on YouTube, it's on the internet. You can research this. So Thursday was my first day of being low carb. It went great. Really didn't have a problem. The only thing I was experiencing was a headache at night because I did go, primarily without, what I'm used to having, like 140 grams of carbs. And now I'm down to 43. So, of course, I got a headache. No different than somebody not, let's say they drink Mountain Dew religiously every day and they skip a day and they get that caffeine headache. Yeah, that's about basically what it was. Took some ibuprofen, went to bed, woke up in the morning, still a slight headache. Everything was going good, still had my energy. I worked out on Friday. It went great. Cravings. I got some sugar cravings at night on Friday, like chocolate cravings, but I fought through it. Instead, I had a handful of peanuts, and that pretty much satisfied me until it was time to go to bed. Felt pretty good. Thursday, I woke up, had my usual breakfast and everything like that. Worked out in the afternoon. My workout, I did notice on Saturday, I did my weightlifting first because I always do. And then I went to go do some HIIT cardio, sprints on the treadmill. Well, I couldn't make it through a full, 10 minutes of doing sprints, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I was actually pretty winded and I was getting tired. I was getting exhausted. And when I came home Saturday afternoon, I actually took a nap for an hour. I was pretty much exhausted. So I knew my body was changing from using carbs for energy and now is using fat. And it's pretty typical when you're going low carb. Sunday, what happened Sunday? Okay, Sunday, I woke up. I was extremely tired. I think I was up for maybe like 2-3 hours and I went to sleep. And I slept for like 2 hours, woke up, ate, and just kind of laid around all day. I really did not do any kind of exercise. It was my scheduled day off anyways, from the gym. So I knew, that the keto flu has started. I was tired, headaches, sugar cravings have now gone away. I really am not craving any sugar whatsoever, which is good. But I have noticed that I am eating more sodium than what I'm supposed to. I'm only allotted 1,500 milligrams a day. I'm eating anywhere between 1,800 to 2,000. It is very hard to keep track of your sodium levels when you are going low carb. Another thing I noticed starting on, I would have to say about Friday night into Saturday, my heart kind of hurt. Like, I don't want to say pressure, but I could feel it like when I was laying down that it was beating a little bit harder. Like, okay, you were eating all these carbs, now you're not eating carbs, but now you're eating all these fats. And it felt like my heart had to work harder to digest, to something with the fat, but it went away this morning. So I don't know if it was just a side effect of not having any carbs or energy, or maybe because, too much fat and my heart's not used to it. So that's another thing you have to be careful of. It could happen to you. As far as energy wise, I still have the keto flu. I'm tired. I'm not like, I can't go to the bathroom and pee because I'm that tired. I have to fight through the tiredness still. It should last like about another day or two. and then it should be fine. A lot of people have been messaging me, Tammy, how you doing? How you doing on this? Because they've done keto before or whatever, and I'm friends with a lot of people, and they said you can do this, you got this, and I do have this. It's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like you have a car, and the whole time you've had your car, you put in that super expensive gas, you put in that premium, you put in expensive oil, you put in expensive windshield washer fluid, expensive transmission fluid, expensive everything, the best tires that money can buy, just everything is expensive. And then all of a sudden, you decide to put the cheap gas in. And then you decide to put the cheap oil in. And then you decide to put everything else as cheap tires. You're going to notice that your car is going to run a little different. It's going to run a little bit slower. Because why? It's not used to that. It's used to the higher premium stuff. So right now, that is what my body is going through. It's not used to using fat as an energy source. It's used to carbs. So, so far it's going pretty good. My weigh-in obviously is on Thursday. If you can remember, I believe I was 199.8. I know how I'm doing so far, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to give it away, but just some things for thought. If you have heart failure, if you have hypothyroidism, if you decide to go low carb, keto, Atkins, or whatever is out there, just make sure you do your full research, because it's just not about, oh, I just got to cut out carbs. There's a lot more to it than that. You also want to make sure that you're getting enough protein, but you're not getting too much. Because if you're getting too much protein, the excess protein will turn into glycogen, which is carbs, basically eating carbs. And you don't want that. Another thing too, with going low carb, it can really screw up with your hormones if you're not doing it the right way, the proper way of doing it. And I will explain that later in a video sometime this week. But I thought I'd just give you guys an update. This is the beginning stages of going keto. I've done this before, so I know the experience. I'm also cold. When I'm in the gym, I am warmer than crap because my body is moving. Right now I'm sitting at home. I have the Grinch hat on. Oh, another thing I forgot to tell you. Been a total bitch. There's been a few times where I caught myself really snapping at my daughter for no apparent reason, just for something as simple as dropping a pen on the floor, and I just went off. Another thing too, last night I went shopping. I was like, okay, let's go shopping. Let's get some shopping done. Only had to go to one store, right? Got in the car, driving down the road, passed the store right up. Just out of the blue, just passed the store right up. So you're going to experience brain fog. There's times this past weekend where I walked into a room and I forgot what I was going for. And I completely forgot what I was going for. I couldn't even remember. And you're going to experience brain fog. Some memory loss a little bit until, the fats start converting in your body. You're going to have that transition period where it's going to be like, what? And now you also have to remember too, if you're already tired and you take beta blockers and lower blood pressure medication that make you tired, got to remember this is just going to make it worse and you're going to feel really, really bad. So please be careful. Always talk with your doctor before starting any diet. If you have to start or go see a nutritionist or a dietitian so they can help you along with this. Like I said, I've been through this before, so I know what the experiences are going to be like. Also, too, another thing I see, brain fog, mental, it's just how it is. Dehydration, because I am lower in carbs, I actually been drinking more water. I'm usually before I started this, I was averaging anywhere between a gallon and a half of water a day. I am at the top end of a gallon and a half of water just to make my pee light yellow. And so just remember, for every gram of carb you eat, doesn't matter if it's Cheetos or from fruit or from vegetables, for every gram of carb, there comes 3 to 4 grams of water. So I'm cutting that out, that 3 to 4 grams of water. I got to substitute it and get it in some other way. So just another thing, just to let you know. I haven't noticed any swelling because I have been over in sodium. I don't know. I'm just really tired. I'm really blah, feel blah. Had to fight through my workout today. I hit a new PR of 175 on deadlifts just for 1 rep. I did 5 sets, 5 reps at 155, and I was wiped out during my workout. I was wiped out that by the time I got to cardio, I was going to do some HIIT, and I only did 30 minutes of just walking on the treadmill. That's all I did. I was so tired. But I'm just forewarning you, this is going to last for a couple more days, and then hopefully, let's put our thumbs up for this. Hopefully my body has transitioned over from using carbs for energy to fats. All right, I thought I'd just give you an update, you guys. Just letting you know this is what can happen to you. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it can happen to you. So if your New Year's resolution is to go low carb, Atkins, keto, or whatever, and cut down on your carbs, this may happen to you. All right, I'll talk with you guys later, and you guys have a good night. Bye.